Welcome to Total Drama Reacts. On today's episode of me keeping you entertained while you're going through your day, we're going to be looking at why you should watch who you call your homie, watch who you call your homegirl, watch who you call your man, because anybody can betray you as long as they're human, unless you find the right ones. She's going to be giving us a story time about how her ex, and that's her ex man, and her ex friend, her ex best friend, are now getting engaged. And she literally heard it through the grapevine or something. So, yeah, let's get into it.
About how my ex-boyfriend and my ex-best friend are engaged to be married right after we broke up.
At least they
Disclaimer,
broke up, so
I'm
what's the
using
problem?
fake names,
Though I
and
guess girl
also
code and
please
all
do
of
not
that.
get into it with any of the
I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, if it was a guy who did that to me, I feel like that would be weird. Like, really, bro, you really got with my ex and you got married to her as after we broke up. But then maybe it's because I'm not a girl, but it just doesn't seem like that big of a deal between girls. Like, aren't they the ones who say, "Oh, get your man, get who you want"? Like, I feel like they encourage it when it's their friend to get someone else's man, but when it's your friend doing it to you, now it's a problem. Crazy.
their family members on social media because I've already dealt with that.
Dealt
Okay,
with
so
that.
boyfriend.
This is literally day two, and we just keep dealing with women that are on demon time. What do you mean dealt with that? She sounds like she took care of her family, like took care of her family.
And I were together for about a year and a half. We lived together. We had a dog together. We broke up beginning of January. This friend
Or
and I were
dog. So who
friends for
gets
about
the
5 to
dog?
6 years. I would have considered her my sister. I was very close with her parents. She was there for me in a lot of dark times. I feel like I was there for her. I told her pretty much everything about my life. So me and boyfriend started
Mistake number
having
one.
consistent issues, and I think we both just kind of realized things weren't going to work out. Towards the end of last year, I had a trip planned to go see my mom in Pennsylvania for the holidays. He didn't want to go. We were going to also take a drive up to New York City to go experience that around Christmas time. He didn't want to go. So I brought my best friend with me, and she saw my family for the holidays, and we went up to New York together. So on this trip,
I just wanted to say, like, even if you guys aren't like in the best of situations, I feel like not going on those two trips, like you don't want to go on any trips with her, is just basically saying you're tired of the relationship. It should have ended there and then, as far as I'm concerned. But I guess that wasn't enough for her. So yeah, let's keep listening.
I'm kind of talking to her about our relationship and how I'm kind of conflicted on what to do. And she's very adamant that I should break up with him. She's telling
That's so suspicious. This is where we say, watch who you call your homies. Like, yeah, sometimes it's actually on like on some good friend stuff. Like, yeah, you should. But like, I feel like women, they always give bad advice. Like, their advice is always, yeah, break up with him. You're better than him. Oh, he doesn't deserve you. Blah 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 blah. Blah. And then in this case, it's going to get treacherous. That's why you shouldn't always even listen to the friend, because that friend might just be some lonely girl and she just wants you to be lonely with her too. She wants, misery likes company.
me I deserve better. We should have been engaged already. All of the things. Yeah. Anywho, so when I get back from New York, I'm pretty positive that that's kind of how things are gonna go. Anywho, beginning of January, we end up breaking up. About mid January, I packed all my things and moved in with my friend. So through all this, I'm talking to my best friend. I'm saying, like how I feel about the situation. She's coaching me through this whole thing. Like, so excited to have a hot girl summer. She's so glad I'm single for the first time. Like, he was terrible.
She the friend didn't say, "Oh, I'm so glad that we're both single now for the first time." The friend said, "I'm so glad you're single now for the first time." You gotta peep the game.
Anyways, like, mind you, through the relationship, she always said he wasn't attractive. He always said she was very outgoing. I'll word it that
Sure,
way. They never
sure.
really had nice things to say about each other. It can be
And that is exactly how the best love story starts. As oh, they didn't like each other, they didn't like each other's guts, or if they have to be in close proximity, they're always fighting, and next thing you know, they're in love and they're married with 4 kids.
communicated some over text. She was trying to do a bodybuilding show, so she would send him pictures, kind of, to get his opinion because he was a personal trainer. And I allowed it because these are the two people I trusted most in my life. Like,
Down
this is my
fucked up.
sister and my, I thought was going to be husband.
Bro saw that body and he was like, dang, dang, that's better than my girl. Dang.
Anyways, so me and him end up deciding it's hard for us to be away from each other, and so we're gonna work on things. So this is going on for the span of like January. There was actually a big snowstorm in Arkansas, and we ended up like staying together, eating dinner together, all the things, like basically being together, but we weren't. Beginning of February comes around, he's kind of being a little bit iffy, like the week leading up to Valentine's Day. I come to him about it Friday
Wait. Give me
night,
a
the day
second.
before Valentine's Day, I think it was. He's very
Why
adamant.
does
I
she
asked him
care
several
about the
times, are
day
you seeing
before
another
Valentine's Day? You're not together anymore. Can I just take this back? I don't know why it's not rewinding.
fact? Ended
Okay.
up like staying together, eating dinner together, all the things, like basically being together, but we
Ah,
weren't.
I see.
Beginning of February comes around, he's kind of being a little bit iffy, like the week leading up to Valentine's Day. I come
Because
to him
he's
about
got
it
a girl and
Friday
he's
night, the
just
day before
trying to
Valentine's Day, I
not
think it
break your
was.
heart.
He's
He's
very
trying to not
adamant. I
hurt your
asked him several
feelings.
times, are you seeing another girl? He promised to my face, like on the phone, no. I was like, if you are, just tell me. Anyways, he then turns off his location, and I'm like, why'd you turn your location off? And he's like, there's no reason. I'm like, okay. So he's like, do you want me to just leave you alone for tonight? And like,
Sure, buddy. So, first of all, you don't see your girl on Valentine's Day, and then you suddenly turn off your location for no reason at all, and then now you're like, oh, do you want me to just leave you for the night? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? She clearly wanted to be with you. Now you're saying, oh, do you want me to just leave you? Like, you're doing her a favor. That's sus.
won't bother you. Like, I know you're really going through it. I try to call him and he doesn't answer. So then I'm like, okay,
Bro was
mind
cracking.
you, my apartment
He
that I'm staying
was
in now with my
knees
friend
deep
is
in
like
it.
right across the street from our old apartment. I drive past. I'm just a girl. He's not home. Okay. I call my best friend. You know, hey, he's not home. I think he's with a girl. She's like on the phone with me, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's so
It's
tough.
like basically lying to my face. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go to bed. The
Oh, I'm so sorry that your man is not with you. There. And then the whole time she's patting his head. Maybe even he's giving her head. Crazy. Watch what you call your homie, your homegirl, your girlfriend, your best friend, your female best friend. Watch them all. Humans are treacherous.
next morning, um, I wake up, I go up to his work, and I confront him because he has yet to answer me. And I'm like, hey, I know you were with a girl last night. Like, just be honest with me. You know, I would have never done this to you.
Yeah, I knew this girl was a little extra when she said, "Oh, we shouldn't go after her, the people's families, because she already dealt with that." I knew she was extra, and this just confirms it because you went to his work. Like, what the fuck? Now you've just like, even if I was, let's say, I was in his situation and I'm not guilty, now you've just basically just embarrassed me. Even if I was guilty, you still embarrassed me. Now it's like that's doing too much, bro.
You know the deal. I don't even have to go there. Anyways, he's kind of just like laughing in my face and tells me he's been talking to another girl for like over a week. I call my best friend as soon as I leave, and I'm like, I'm never talking to him again. Like, this is so
And the best
hurtful.
friend will be like, "Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah."
she's like, oh my gosh, that sucks so bad. Like, forget him, anyways, you know.
And forget him. He's in a better place. He might.
Well, then she starts becoming distant. I planned to move to Pennsylvania to be with my family. That was kind of just like the final push that I needed. I'd already been thinking about it. So I'm getting ready to move. I'm trying to like call her about seeing each other and hanging out, and she's like kind of dodging me. Anyways, I finally moved to Pennsylvania. I get a
First time man, then hot girl, best friend. That's tough.
call. Shout out Ella Kate. Um, she calls me and lets me know that actually our old sorority sister spotted them together in the Home Goods, my ex-best friend and my ex-boyfriend. They were shopping together. I texted them both a paragraph about how I felt about that situation, and she kind of just responded with, "This was never supposed to happen. Like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. I know
Oh
you're
my
never gonna talk to
gosh,
me
I'm
again."
so sorry.
Yeah. I never really got answers as to how, why, when, where, any of the things. Um, and yeah, and then I found out through the grapevine that they're now engaged. That was
Poor girl, that's so hard to
February.
find
It is
out.
now June the 1st. I found out they were hanging out mid-March. So there's no telling, no, like beginning of March. There's no telling how long that was going on for. I'm assuming she was with him the night before Valentine's Day when I was calling trying to figure out who he was with. I don't speak to either of them anymore, obviously.
That's wild, you know. That's wild. So you bro.
If you guys support that situation, please block me because I don't want to associate with you because that's sick and weird. In all seriousness, I laugh about the situation frequently. I think it's hilarious. Maybe I can't process it yet, but you know, if people can do that to someone, then they deserve each other. I wish them nothing but blessings and pray for them and hope that God works in their lives because that is not very kind to do to someone. So yeah, happy wife.
I think it's crazy that the guy seems to have dated this girl for a while, and he like didn't seem to want to move to the next stage. And then this new girl, the girl that was telling this our MC that oh, he should have already gotten engaged to you. Now he's engaged to her. So clearly she knows how to force or make it happen by force, because it's literally, she said February, and then it's, I forgot the day she said the date, but it's been a few months and they're already engaged, like engaged in a few months. That's wild. So I'm looking at the comments and it seems like this is the guy. This guy, I don't know if this is the girl he's with now or something. And it seems the name Amanda West, which is crazy. It's crazy what you find in the comment section. I say, oh, so you Maddie. It's the way the internet went and found this guy, and like they're posting pictures. It's so crazy. And I think they're posting pictures of the girl too. Like, don't share that with us. Someone is giving their own story time. Well, you guys, until I'm not going to do more story times until you guys like show me that you enjoy my content. So no free comments, stories, but I'm seeing a lot of, oh, my sister did this. I saw the one where he said my ex-husband and sister did this. You see, even sisters, guys, you're not even free from your sisters. I am going to come back and read these comments, but you guys aren't getting none of these. I promise, sis, you're gonna be alright. They're glazing this guy. Anyways, guys, that'll be enough for today. The video has been 13 minutes long. I'm gonna keep my videos within 15 minutes for now until I like have a loyal fan base that actually want to see the long form content before I start doing that. So if you watch this far, thanks for watching. And my job is to keep you entertained every single day of the week while you're doing your work things, you're doing your chores, your house chores, you're going out, you're doing exercise. It's my job to keep you entertained. So I also need to learn to look at the camera directly. Anyways, guys, I'm yapping too much. I know most of you probably don't want to hear all this, but thank you for watching this far if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.